Early voting started here in Franklin County at the Veterans Memorial, one of the major auditoriums in downtown Columbus, on September 30th. On average, about 1,000 people have been coming through a day. A couple of days we had more than 2,000 people, and it's crowded at all times of the day. We had a mailing in early September of a 60-day notice to let people know that the election was coming up, to remind them what type of identification they would need. And that mailing also included an application for an absentee ballot. The time was you had to request an application. We just went ahead and mailed one this year, and we paid the postage on that, and we're also paying the postage on any ballot you mail back into us. So it's totally free in that regard. And I think another reason that so many people have shown up here is that this is the first time we've had absentee voting here. Previously, we've had it in our much smaller Board of Elections office where there was very little parking. Here, the parking's free. You can come in, you can get out of the rain or the cold weather. And I'll describe the process for you if you'd like. You come in, and here in Ohio, you're asked to give us the last 4 digits of your Social Security number or your Ohio driver's license number, or if you don't have that, a copy of something else with your name and address on it, like a utility bill, paycheck, or a government document. Once you get that, you bring it out to these polling stations here, and what these people are doing all along here is actually printing out the ballot for your precinct. It's the same exact ballot that you would get if you went to your local precinct on Election Day. From that standpoint, then you just walk up to one of the booths and mark your ballot. We're primarily paper ballots in this location.
Now, how do you think this would have worked this year if you hadn't done this? What would Election Day have been like?
Well, obviously, all these people would have been standing in line somewhere at their own polling place on Election Day. We've been stressing absentee voting this year as a way to mitigate the long lines that we saw in 2004. And we've also been encouraging people to vote absentee by mail, telling them that the one way to guarantee that you wouldn't stand in line anywhere to vote is to vote by mail. We have more than 650,000 active voters here in Franklin County. We've been expecting about 1/3 of them to vote absentee, so that's more than 200,000. And who knows? I mean, that number we may top that, because we were predicting 12,000 people to vote here in person at the Veterans Memorial during this entire month-long period, and we've already had more than 30,000. We still have another week to go. We worked all day Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 5 opening ballots at the Board of Elections. We'll be doing that again, I think, on Wednesday evening, and then next Saturday and Sunday as well, because we have to have them all open and ready to count when absentee voting ends here on Monday night at 7 o'clock. What we're going to do is open as many as we can before Election Day. We load them into a scanning machine that will tabulate them, and as soon as the polls close on Election night at 7:30 here in Ohio, we just hit the total button and get our count. And typically, absentee votes are the first votes you see reported on Election night in Ohio.